B2B group. We're here every Wednesday at 1 o'clock Central to get together with new friends, old friends. No, I didn't just call anybody old. People we've known for a while now, people we've gotten to know through here. We love spending time together and getting to know one another, getting to know our businesses amongst one another, referring people, and doing all the great things that happen when you network. So come on in and join us. We are here every Wednesday, 1 o'clock Central. We're here for 57 minutes. So if you are within that timeline yet, click and join. We are at gobrunch.com/HNPB, the number 2B. And with that, my name is Sue Roskopf. I'm one of the co-hosts here with this awesome group. And I am with the World of Ability Podcast Network. And I'm going to give you a quick sneak preview because this is just happening like today. We are launching the Ability Channel and a new show called Sparkability. So if you want to ignite those possibilities, Sparkability is where you can do that. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and head around the room here so everybody has a chance to introduce themselves. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start straight down below me here with Mr. Don Crumlin, and then I'm going to go around the world here in this room. So Don, I'll pass it your way first.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Sue. Greetings, everyone. Don Crumlin here, the passionate nerd, certified health and wellness educator, and I am all about helping people with their wellness issues, whether they want to feel better, whether they're doing weight transformation issues, weekend warriors, professional athletes, and everything in between. So please visit me at Creative Crumlin and Associates. It's not and Associates. I should have said that more efficiently. Excuse me. CreativeCrumlinAssociates.com is the website. So for all of your wellness concerns, issues, etc., please visit that website and follow the helpful advice and instructions there. And please feel free to take advantage of all of the products that are there. They're all organic, all natural, gluten-free, vegan, and kosher. Thanks, Sue. Take it away. Back to you.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Don. And we're going to head on over to Ralph. Thanks for being here. Want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey, everybody. Happy Hump Day. Ralph Penny with LP Tax and Bookkeeping Pros, and the name kind of says that every good business owner needs to make good financial decisions, and you can't do it if your books are all screwed up. And tax coming up October 15th, the deadline if you did extend, or September 15th for some businesses. But the main thing that I'm focusing on now is tax representation and resolution. So anybody getting those nasty letters from the IRS, give me a call and I can help you work through that. Back to you.
Excellent. He's your guy. Make sure to reach out. Next up, we have Daniel Benjamin. How you doing, Daniel?
Unbelievable. Thank you so much for asking, Sue. Daniel Benjamin from Queens, New York, born and raised. And I happen to be in a business where I get to help people understand how their money works. So you can get money, your job can pay you with a paycheck, but there's not exactly any instructions on what to do with that money. Well, most people spend it with the idea that it's for now, as opposed to understanding how some of that can be portionalized well for tomorrow so that you can say bye to your boss and never, ever, ever have to come back to work. So one of the key components to that is helping you figure out what your financial independence number is, your FIN number. And that's basically could be $1 million, it could be $500,000, it could be whatever it is that you say that this is when I retire, this money is going to get me to the promised land and keep me there till my last day, right? So I help people with that for free. I also help people understand important things like life insurance, investing, midterm goals, figuring out important numbers like emergency money numbers, like how much money you need if, God forbid, there's an emergency to keep you afloat. A lot of us remember the emergency times during COVID, right? Having a knowledge of how that works is absolutely worth its weight in gold. So the way to reach out to me is very, very simple. You can connect, look up my name and connect with me on LinkedIn, or you can join us over here and you can get in-person time with me and the rest of these gorgeous people. So yeah, I'm complete.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Next up, Debbie Miller.
Hey, everybody, come join us. It'd be great to have you fill in one of these circles. I'm Debbie Miller with Legal Shield and ID Shield, and I help families and small businesses connect with law firms in their area. And August is Make a Will Month, and this is a great time to take care of that little issue so that you're ready to deal with Ralph and Daniel and all kinds of life issues. But also not just the fact that, a lot of us don't even have a will, but some of us have a will and we need to update it. And instead of spending thousands of dollars to take off somebody's name in a couple of places, just sign up with Legal Shield and have a will written and reviewed at no extra cost. So it's a great way, and this is a great time to do it. Debbie Miller, Legal Shield and ID Shield. Sue, back to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And next up is one of our co-hosts here, Emily Goldmer. Over to you.
I'd love to see you here. I'm talking the next 20 some minutes here, otherwise, or next week, or at this meeting or any of the other meetings we have during the week. And I am a virtual assistant, podcast assistant here in Wisconsin. So if anybody is looking for any help with any of those things, behind the scenes, whatever, those kinds of things, or with the podcast, back to you, Sue.
Excellent. And next up is our Captain Kurt. Over to you.
I am pleased, proud, and privileged to be your captain. The experience that I have had at the Happy Neighborhood Project in 2020 has been bar none. It has been abundance cultivated right here at the Happy Neighborhood Project. 10.5 years ago, I started a radio show called Ability MKE now on Riverwest Radio, riverwestradio.com. We continue that show today with Sue hosting the show. And on July 26, 2020, that was a Sunday, I did a reveal of the World of Ability podcast. And we continue that show today with Sue and Emily working together to co-host that show, and with our creative director, Marianne Waikiki, with Acts of Kindness book series and app games and finger puppets and all the things. Creativity is immense here at the Happy Neighbor Project, and in all the work we do, you are experiencing the mantra and the paradigm that we deliver. We say that it's great to be 7 of us on the screen here today sharing with the 6 others, but all of you out there watching and listening and viewing and sharing and commenting, you're all a part of the design here from the World of Ability Podcast Network. And yes, as we continue today forward, with the Ability Channel and, doing all this work as ability advocates, disability allies, and, in all this work of inclusion, accessibility, and accommodation. Lots of progress has been made because HNP is, yes, supporting veterans. It has been a big business day today. Prior to entering this meeting, we have the world of commerce, the world of banking interested in the work that was cultivated right here at the Happy Neighborhood Project. So I come here pleased, proud, and privileged to also be an American. And I also look at that I love being a part of the human family, looking at how I fit into the 8 billion of you around the world. I wake up today that it's not just another day forward. Today is a day where I am grateful to be alive. I tell people that I'm breathing this oxygen, I'm going to put it to good use. I wake up every day to see how I can serve and be served. It's reciprocity, it's interdependence. Emily and I are pleased, proud, and privileged to be working board members of Humans United in Mutual Aid Networks. We are having great success with helpopedia.org, partnered with specialneeds.help. We thank our friend Adam Dicker. If you Google Adam Dicker, look up Adam Dicker on LinkedIn. a past executive vice president from GoDaddy.com. We know get GoDaddy.com the way we do because of Adam Dicker. And in all of this social movement, he is applying his resources to help us and help grow our businesses. And that's why I, 6 years ago, hopped on this bandwagon, putting all my chips on the table. That's exactly what I announced when I continued with HNP. John Morley was the first meeting I attended, August 2020. This is an anniversary for me, folks, and I'm looking at what does this mean to me? And I want to learn, what does it mean to Debbie Dub Miller that we have spent these years together? Daniel Benjamin, Don Crumlin, Emily Gomer, that in the 35 years that Sue and I have spent together in our lives, that 6 of them were right here at the Happy Neighbor Project, and Ralph here. We are a happy family, folks. We love living in zip code HAPPY. And I pitched to the captains on Monday, what about having an HNP reunion? Because I keep thinking all across the last 6 years that this is the most fantastic thing that I've ever seen happen. When I got introduced to the Happy Neighborhood Project 6 years ago, I entered the community looking at my LinkedIn of over 5,000 contacts. Pretty much coming forward in ego, like, hey, I got a lot of contacts, and I grew it organically. I know there's these programs that you can use and stuff like that to automate the introductions. I don't use any of that stuff, folks. So right now I do use My Most Trusted. So that's kind of fun. The My Most Trusted utility, on LinkedIn. We have so much available to us. It's almost like a stun gun, isn't it? We go through the motions, we come and go, we enjoy our social time here like we do at Happy Business Networking, and we learn about what's the latest and greatest in each other's lives right now. And I look at it through the lens of I'm always curious, how is your faith journey? How is your service journey? How is your journey in lifelong learning? How are things going for you in your role as a citizen? And when we say we work to live, what's living it to you, and how is that going for you? Here at the Happy Neighborhood Project, thanks to the birth of this in 2009 from our Chief Happiness Officer, Edwin, we have tens of thousands of people around the world on an international basis available to us each and every day when we wake up in the morning. We can put our head on our pillow at night feeling sound, that happiness is being spread around the world, and in a way that I never knew possible. This group right here taught me things about happiness that it struck me like, why didn't I learn about this when I was a child? Why didn't I learn about this when I was in my 20s or 30s? But the idea is, right now we can learn this. It's happiness as a learnable skill movement. And right now, the latest and greatest work from our Chief Happiness Officer, Edwin, is the Cho Collective. So right now, I propose that if you are not yet signed up as a member on school.com, you need to be right now. It's a free offer. There's also an upgrade offer and things like that. But right now, I just want you to come in for free, take a look, and make sure you're getting information on our Monday event. I'm going to lean on Emily to share a little bit more on that. The Monday event by our Chief Happiness Officer with this Work in the Cho Collective. It's a weekly opportunity, a short little call. But when you join this, you can be a part of what we call a happy trail. So right now I'm teaching you how to start a happy trail. The idea is you can copy this link on the Cho Collective, and I can put it in the chat, but it's basically going to school.com/happreneurs. And then when we get in there, get an account, we get a referral code so that we can keep track of our referrals to the Cho Collective. This is happiness as a learnable skill movement. Join the community, enjoy the growth, see what I'm talking about with the work from Edwin. When I went to HNP New Jersey, they taught me to go to HNPABC.com to look at the TEDx talk. The TEDx talk by Edwin is happiness as a default position. And when I watched that video, I was sold out. I knew I was in the right place, and I know I'm in the right place. I had calls today that 100% of the calls I made today was thanks to this group right here on the screen and all the people I talked to. I talked to our captain yesterday with HNP Global, Fareed, yesterday. And he's like, oh, it's great. We're planning this reunion for October 9th and 10th, 11 a.m. Pacific on Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific on Saturday. But what about our friends in India? What about our friends in Australia? And we have addressed this in past years. So we lean on Don Crumlin here. He will tell you about, his HNP Evening Entrepreneurs. And we have Fareed with HNP Global, which is at 7 a.m. Pacific time every Tuesday. And that's a friendly meeting for all of our friends in India. So through the Cho Collective, all of our Go Brunch meetings, all of our worldwides every week, and it culminated in Global Happiness Summit format, October 9th and 10th, make no mistake, these are exciting times. And what better way to do it than in happiness? Sue, back to you.
Hey, Kurt, you didn't tell us about Captain Token. Token Man.
Yeah, Token Man does not come out unless I show up on a screen where men like, you and Ralph and Daniel, if you guys aren't on the screen, I kind of share with the ladies, we got to work on getting men to show up because I'm Token Man. I'm the only man in the room, but right now today there's 4 of us men. So I don't play that alter ego when there's other men on the screen. It's just for when I show up.
Just
like
for the
maybe
ladies.
with Debbie's event, maybe with HNP women, maybe I'll see if they kick me out.
Ralph and Don, come on quickly. Let's just get in our drag, and this way we'll get him back to his happy place.
Oh, Daniel, you never failed surprise.
Yeah. I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, that's that creative energy.
I'm already wearing my high heels.
Well, and I know we've got other, there's some fun things coming up here. Like you were just starting to mention about the Global Happiness Summit, HNP reunion time. I do have where'd it go? Let me share my screen so you guys can see. Fareed was amazing and put together this flyer so that we can start spreading the word. So if you want to go ahead and make that big on your screen as well. But this is the HNP reunion gathering. I know we've had a heck of a lot of people come and go over time that we've met. Some absolutely phenomenal people. I know Kurt's been saying it for a long time. The connections that he has in his account on LinkedIn has literally grown by thousands because of all the amazing people that we've met through HNP. So I know a lot of people have not been back in the recent time here because things really exploded during COVID times. Everybody was doing all the networking online, and things have changed a bit in the recent time now. But it's time to reconnect with these amazing people. So please share out to everybody that you're still connected with so that they know that this reunion is taking place. It's coming up on October 9th and 10th. And possibly even with, like you were saying, if we can extend it potentially even beyond that. But this is what is in place right now on October 9th at 2:00 Eastern, and then on October 10th at noon Eastern. Those are during the HNP Worldwide and HNP weekend times. So make sure to mark your calendar and share this out so we can see how big we can make those dates. Because there, again, thousands of people that we have met over time through HNP. So let's make the most of it and reconnect with everyone. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and I think get this live stream turned off. And
well, I just wanted, before you do that, I just wanted to remind folks of Evening Entrepreneurs every Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And I put the link in the chat area for those of you that need to get that. And lots of cool stuff that we share in terms of all the latest and greatest of what's going on with entrepreneurs, opportunities, tools, techniques, strategies, etc. So
Perfect. And Deb, you want to mention again about HNP weekend? Because that I know is
Yes, I'm definitely Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time is a great time for everybody who's some people are busy during the week doing their day job. So come and join us on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific and noon on the East Coast and everything in between and whatever that means in Europe. I don't know. But anyway, we're there to just kind of relax and collaborate and support each other and just build each other up and build a community, keep our community going. So thanks, Sue. Back to you.
excellent. And I see Lotus is joining us as well. We actually are live streaming this out right now, so we can even hit a bigger audience than who's on the screen. Do you want to come on in and introduce yourself? Excellent. Oh, I can't hear you though. See if you can unmute. If there's, you see the button on there there you go.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
welcome.
Yes. Yes, I'm Lotus Wing, and it's a pleasure to be here. I haven't been with the community for a while, but so I'm just dipping in to see what's happening.
Excellent.
And so I help Heart Center coaches, healers, consultants, and entrepreneurs to grow their income and impact. Because they're fed up with inconsistent cash flow, overwhelmed by marketing technology, and have a deep conflict between business growth and spirituality. So I help them build a predictable revenue, aligned leadership, and a scalable business without compromising their spirituality or authenticity. It's lovely to connect with you. Sorry, I'm a bit late. As you know, I'm walking home.
You're good. We're so glad you're here. Thank you so much for joining us. And actually, so we are going to go ahead and hop off the live stream, but we're going to continue networking here. I'm so glad to have such a great group all together. And again, we are the B2B group here with HNP, and we are here every Wednesday at the same time. So let's get back to networking.